Here we are outside of Port Augusta, day 5 of travel. Day 5. We're heading through to Coober Pedy today, where the opal mines and things like that were. Staying in a hotel that was a mine, so supposedly underground or in a cave, or anyway. We'll know when we get there. But yeah, here we are at sunny Port Augusta. G'day viewers. We're all packed up for another day. Anyway, we're back on the highway headed towards Coober Pedy. It's the start of our morning, 8 o'clock South Australian time. Gunning along. It's 6:30 back in Perth. So, give you a rough idea of our time difference. We got going fairly early from Port Augusta, filled up with fuel again, and yeah, now we're on our way. It takes about 60 to 70 bucks to fill up our tank from what we had yesterday, so not too bad. Considering it's getting us about 700 or 800 kilometres every time. What else can I tell you? Oh, $2.07 in Port Augusta per litre, so that's not too bad considering we paid $2.94 or something like that in the other day in the middle of the desert in the Nullarbor. And I do believe we've got another fuel stop later on as we go from Coober Pedy to Uluru, that's right, and it's $2.96 at the moment. I was checking last night to see. Yeah, that's one of the things you have to do in Australia if you're travelling by car, is sort of check out where you're going to get your fuel from. It says welcome to the Outback. Whee! Love it. But yes, you got to check where along the way where you're going to get fuel and how long your tanks last, and yeah, do a bit of calculation. I like to pick about halfway between our journeys, particularly if I know there's not many fuel stations, and yeah, and get it all filled, and yeah, that way I don't have to worry about fuel. It's going well. I'll keep you updated in an hour's time. Now we've entered the Outback. Hooroo! We're still on the highway, another hour has passed. Still heading towards Coober Pedy. The next town we're going to reach is a place called Pimba. I've never heard of it before. What's it say? 60 kilometres away. Here we are at Spud's Roadhouse in Pimba. It's, nice and windy, just off the main highway, which I'll get its name once I come back this way. The vehicle's travelling well. Here we are on the Stewart Highway. I found out its name. Stewart Highway on our way to Coober Pedy still. We're 2 hours down in a 5.5 hour drive. Still in the Outback. We've passed lots of red dirt, a bit more bushy at the moment, and so on. We passed a wedge-tailed eagle on the road eating a carcass, flew off, but huge birds, magnificent. Here we are at, what was this called? Gimbalda or something? I'll tell you the name in a minute. I'm stopping here for a stretch. Glen, oh there we go, Glen Dambo. road again. We've got ourselves a bit of breakfast. Anyway, we're travelling on our way again. I'll check in another hour's time. Better. We're still out in the desert, though it's hard to believe that the Aboriginal people have survived here thousands of years quite successfully. There's not a heck of a lot out here, plenty of kangaroos. Here we are, still on Stuart Highway, about how far?
About 60k.
About 60k out of Coober Pedy, so we're getting there. You can see there's some hills or something coming up on the horizon. Nice bumpy road. Yeah, I guess our next vlog will be 2ish when we're in Coober Pedy. Toodles. We're coming into Coober Pedy. We've got some signs of life by literally looking at signs on the side of the road. A couple of those giant power windmills on the side of the road. Quite a few signs saying opal mines and restricted access. Yeah. Almost there. And here we are. T-Cross has made it as far as Coober Pedy. Opal City apparently. Entered in the 1970s. Sucked the dirt into a fan, creating a mini dust storm every time it turned, hence the name. And here we are in Coober Pedy, the Desert Cave Hotel. I'll show you more in a minute. So here we are in our underground room. If you have a look at the ceiling and the side walls, that's all rock and clay and stuff that they obviously scraped out to not only create the room but probably find opals, I would guess. That's what happened. Oh, they just created the rooms for this. But yeah, very cool. I'll go and show you a bit of a close-up. It's all been, you can see the tools that have shaved and carved it out, whatever that is. They stuck a door basically in the cave opening, we'll call it. That's where Angie's standing. We've got lights. They've stuck air conditioning in here. I guess it'll be pretty soundproof in this room. It's a little bit echoey, so it shows that it's pretty solid, the walls. And then again, going to the bathroom, it's just been caved and carved out. So it looks very clay, so maybe it was clay style and they carved it soft and wet maybe. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, carve it out they have. So we're technically underground. There's a hill above us and a few other things on the outside. So it's been carved into the side of a hill. I guess it's a cave. You can see they've got wardrobes, mirrors, just the double bed for us, 'cause it's just us. They probably have family rooms and stuff like that. We've got a fridge over there.
Good size fridge.
Yep, big size fridge, TV, some drawers. Quite magical. We're only here for a night and then we move on to our goal, Uluru. Stopping at Colgary to get some fuel because it's a fair way away. 7-hour drive, I think, is the next one. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
We've got plenty of rooms. The Desert Cave Hotel, underground bar, gaming, cafe and dining entrance, and an underground museum up there on the sign. All these things sort of go into the hill. Yes. And this is the reception as you come in. Just here. Here we are at Coober Pedy. And sitting on top of the hill is not the Hollywood sign. It's a Coober Pedy sign. We love it. Quite original. Down the street. Here we are, the old timer's mine. I'm going to go and have a look. The drive-in's to the left. I've got an old-fashioned drive-in here. Just about to go down into the old timers mine. First mined in 1916.
That's on
$50,000 worth of opal.
We get lost in the crowd, but we don't mind.
So we're here at the Big Winch 360. Go in through here into the restauranting part. We have some fish and chips tonight here at the Big Winch 360, Coober Pedy. And Angela's vegetable stack.
Hearing the laughter float on the wind, hearing the song of human lives breathing, hearing a voice of forgiveness sin. It's a beautiful world that we live in. It's a beautiful world that we live in. It's a beautiful world that we live in.
Stunning views up here on the Big Winch 360. There's a cinema thing you can watch as well, but Angie and I probably won't watch it. We've got to get a bit of sleep before we do our 7-hour slog to Uluru tomorrow. I'm very excited, looking forward to that. It should be good fun, as we've always wanted to go to Uluru, Angie and I, since we first met many years ago. And yeah, it's going to be great.
It's a beautiful world we love in. Feeling the love between all our spaces, feeling the light that links you